It is Monday, the 1st of April, 2023. MJ, the trail angel, just brought us out here at the Hewitt Station trailhead. We stayed at her house for 2 nights, waiting out the bad weather. Yesterday it was really raining heavily, on and off. Even this morning it was raining heavy again. So we stayed there 2 nights. Today would be hiking day number 18. So we're gonna do some more miles today and pitch the tent, hopefully in the dry. There's still some dark clouds behind us. Next up would be Roosevelt Lake in about 3 days, 2.5, 3 days. Yeah. Well, it looks like we're taking our shoes off for the crossing here. Second crossing. That will be crossing number 5. This will be crossing number 7, and I hope the last one as well. It is 5 to 6. We're looking for a camp spot, but it's not easy. Well, Lightfoot said she don't mind walking a bit into the dark to get to that trailhead 1.6 ahead. So I kept going. I'm still looking around for a flat spot in case. Now the wind has picked up, cold wind, black clouds behind us. I thought I felt a couple of drops already, so I don't know. Would be nice to get into a tent right now. And it's still 0.8 of a mile to get there, so still about 20 minutes. It's 7:15 and we made it to a camp spot next to a road. We didn't get to the coral with the camp spots that were marked on the Far Out app because it looked like 2 more river crossing. We didn't want to do that, so we went up the road a little bit. There's a bit of a junction turnaround spot for cars, and just off that there's some couple of flat spots we took. and it didn't rain yet. We got lucky, but it might, because the skies are really dark behind me this way, over there, so it's really black. We did 9.8 miles out of Superior today. We were hoping to get here around 6, but all the river crossings slowed us down and looking for camp spots. So, but yeah, tent is set. I have to blow up the air mattress and cook something for dinner, then go to sleep. And that would be the end of day 18. It is 7:05. Tuesday, the 2nd of April. Ooh. It didn't rain last night, but the tent was wet this morning. And it's not a nice thing to pack up a wet tent. My fingers are really cold now because of the cold water on the tent. Ooh. Yeah, Lightfoot's also packing up tent right now, so won't be much longer either. Yeah. First thing is I need to get water. I'm out. But we have 2 creek crossing right away, so easy. And then we see how far we get on hiking day 19. 7:15, and we are moving down to a trailhead and then a river crossing. I'm not looking forward to that. Taking off the shoes and wading across with cold feet after that. And we may have to do it a few times, at least 2. First crossing is done, and at least we're on the sunny side now. We left the canyon and the creek a while ago, and now we're going up and over Montana Mountain. The creek crossing got easier each time. It's basically just the first one where I took off the shoes. Lightfoot didn't even bothering with that. Walked across in the shoes. And the next ones, they were either narrow enough to jump, or there were rocks and other stuff to jump on and go across. It is 10:30 and we are on the highest point of the climb. Unfortunately, the trail doesn't go to the top of Montana Mountain, but I had time. I was hiking faster than Lightfoot, so I had time to climb it quickly. It is now 6:45 and we found a camp spot near a creek just before the crossing. We've been here for a while. We were looking around for the best spots, and I built a bridge to cross the creek tomorrow morning. We did 17 and a half miles. It's not a lot, but yeah, the last mile took us very long because it was really wet and water was running down the trail. We had to look where to step so we don't get too muddy shoes. And before that, there were lots of river crossing that slowed us down, and one quite a big uphill stretch, then two smaller ones. So all in all, we didn't go as far as we hoped, but yeah, it is what it is. So I have to set up my tent now. I haven't started yet. It is now 7:10. We almost on top of the first little climb. We just reached the sun, or the sun reached us. It's day 20 on the Arizona Trail. Yeah, the night was alright next to the creek. Bit moisture inside, a little bit outside, but not as bad as yesterday morning. And we tried to get to, well, we're going to Lake Marina today. Question is what time we get there. It's 17.3 miles. So in the afternoon we have a box there with food. So we're gonna collect that, have a meal, charge some stuff, and this I was reading about a nice camp spot at the lake. That may be an option for us. But first we have to get through the mud here. It just looks like the end of day yesterday. Muddy trail.
Superstition, you know.
Another thing that happened last night, a bit sad. People are warning other hikers about rodents at the campground we were yesterday, and surely I saw a big mouse. It wasn't a rat because a rat has no fairy tale. It kept coming back, and I already was wearing the headlight because it got dark. And then the third time I wanted to spook the rat, or the mouse grabbed a rock like fist size and threw it at it to spook it mainly, but it was a perfect hit, so I killed it. I lost all my karma points now. We just had to backtrack for about half a mile. Both of us took a picture of the sign at the junction, but both of us didn't pay much attention and took the obvious route, which was the wrong one. You can just mosey down the trail. Most of the time it's alright, but then all of a sudden you're going the wrong way. Not many switchbacks led down into the valley, and the same going up on the other side. Not too many switchbacks, more or less straight up. It is 12:45 and we made it down to the Cottonwood Creek. Water's flowing in the creek, and not far off from the creek we found a tree that gives us shade for a nice lunch break. It is now 1:30 and we finished our lunch break, heading out for the remaining 7 miles to Roosevelt Lake Marina. It is almost 4 o'clock. We're on the last mile. Supposed to go down to the lake, but somehow we keep going up. It is 6:20 and we've been here at the marina quite a while. We went to the store, picked up our package. We hung around the hiker shack, talked to other hikers, charged our stuff, had takeaway from the restaurant. Lightfoot has already set up the camp here, so we're gonna stay here.